bakit nga ba bumibili ng 7,500 pesos worth of Bitcoin every week, no? Kahit mataas yung market, no? So, guys, nung nag-start akong gawin tong experiment na to, masaya ako kasi unang-una maraming akong nakitang reactions and reviews na talagang interesado silang matuto. And dito ko rin nakita, guys, na sobrang daming tao na hindi pa talaga marunong talagang bumili ng Bitcoin or anything. Ang dami pa rin misinform, ang dami pa rin may taong hindi alam ng limit order, ng stop loss, ng take profit, no? And paano ka makakaiwas sa mga fees. And the reason din kung bakit ko ginagawa to, guys, is gusto ko kayong bigyan ng information na ganito yung magandang gawin if ikaw ay may extra pera. Again, not a financial advice, ha. Kung ikaw ay may extra pera at gusto mong bumili ng crypto na hindi mo siya binibenta eventually, no? So ako, ang goal ko lang dyan, guys, is ina-allocate ko lang yung pera ko dito sa crypto, sa Bitcoin specifically. Kasi syempre, if tumaas yan, damay din talaga yung buong network mo as an individual, no? And for me, ang strategy ko is I don't put more than 10 or 15% of my total asset in Bitcoin, no? So again, guys, this is just my preference, no? Pero kasi with the help of AI, with the help of ChatGPT, you will learn things na hindi mo aakalaing matututunan mo. And syempre, diversification is one of the 7 wonders of the world, kasi if hindi ka naka-diversify, kapag bumagsak yung market, talagang damay-damay ka, talagang sardinas ang kakainin mo, kaya tuyo, o kaya yung itlog na pula, no? So, ayaw natin ng ganun. And syempre, ang goal natin is in the next 30 years, assuming na yung year on year na returns nito ni Bitcoin ay talagang tumaas, or let's say hypothetically maging 1 million ng isang Bitcoin, talagang malaki talaga yung kikitain natin, no? Again, hindi natin alam, hindi ko alam, but ako nakakatulog ako ng mahimbing kasi naglalagay ako ng 7,500 pesos per week sa Bitcoin, no? And I think for me, that's 30,000 a month, that's 360,000 pesos a year. And also, kapag bumaba lang siya, is magda-dollar cost averaging din tayo. So, yun din yung ipapakita ko sa inyo, guys, na how I'm doing it. So, the basic concept of dollar cost averaging is you buy, depende kung magkano yung binagsak ng certain token price, no? So, syempre, according to AI, no, merong levels yan kapag bumaba ng 10%, ng 20%, ng 30%, ito yung ilalagay mo. So, hindi lang siya 7.5, minsan gagawin mo siyang 10,000, minsan gagawin mo siyang 12,500, and 15,000. Ngayon, syempre, as somebody na nag-watch ng video na to, pwede mo i-replicate yung strategy ko maski maglagay ka lang ng 750 pesos per week, di ba? And guys, ang kagandahan nito, hindi ko hawak yung pera nyo, guys, ha? Guys, not your keys, not your coins. Yun lagi ang sinasabi ko, no? If hindi nyo po hawak ang pera nyo in crypto, guys, tumakbo ka na kasi scam yan, no? Anyway, so side quest na naman tayo, no? Then, ayun, yun lang gusto ko i-point for now. So, consistency and discipline of not pulling out your capital, no, is one of the things kasi na ang kailangan in terms of buying or investing in Bitcoin, no. Mapa 1,000 man yan, mapa 500, kasi you need na sabihin mo sa sarili mo na bibili ako regardless. And also, syempre, ikaw kung may trabaho ka or wala kang trabaho, medyo masakit din siya kasi what if, 'di ba? What if may nangyaring ganito ganyan, 'di ba? Kaya dapat be prepared ka nga in terms of this, no, if gagawin mo siya. But I think if ma-execute mo to in a way na katulad nung gagawin ko nang I'm planning into, kasi naka 1 month na ako, I do think na we're gonna win, no? We're gonna win into this kind of game kasi well, you don't sell your tokens kasi hindi mo ibebenta yung tokens mo kung talo ka. So we call it paper loss. So if paper loss ka, wag mo ibenta yung token mo, ba? So, let's wait until na mag-positive siya. But again, it's still your preference if gusto mo mag-take profit or mag-stop loss, no? But for me, yun yung reason ko why I'm doing this. And if you want to join, no, this movement, pwede naman po kayong bumili on your own. Basta guys, hindi ako nagsabi niyan, this is just my my personal journey, no. So again, this is not a financial advice, and only invest what you can afford to lose, and this is what I can afford to lose. Okay, so yun lang po, and again guys, see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video for more.